We have had such a hot and humid July that now that the weather is cooler, a little bit cooler and windy, I thought, oh, I should go do that 10.5 kilometer trail that I can't do in the winter because there's just, I believe this is a snowmobile trail in the winter because it's like an ATV trail here in the summer. So I don't think this will be a very eventful hike, like not too much to see, but the lookout is supposed to be really amazing, so I'm excited. Yeah, it's always a catch-22 with me. Get away, deer fly. And long trails, well, long for me doing day trips, is my kids can't. Oh, hold on. My kids can't do the long trails with me yet, or don't want to. And then so my husband needs to stay with them. And again, adult friends, everybody's usually off at a different place at different times. Kind of hard to sync up with adult friends, so it's kind of like, well, I gotta go on my own or not go at all. But for me as a person, I typically don't like to go really far alone because I just don't think it's that safe if something were to happen to you, who's getting you out kind of thing. But I know lots of people do solo trips, solo days-long trips all the time. But just for my personal preference, I'd rather not. But now and then I do it because otherwise I wouldn't get to see certain things. At least not for another decade, so. Yeah, the walking does go relatively fast when you're just mostly on a flat ATV trail. A little bit sandy definitely gives you some extra calf workouts, but it's going pretty good. I think I'm already a third of the way up. I like this Madawaska area. It really reminds me of the Deep River and Mackay area too, because super sandy, rocky, got a lot of white pines, poplars, maples, a lot of blackberries and raspberries, sweet fern, some yarrow, lots of good plants to use in general, but yeah, very similar to Laurentian Hills. Honestly, I think maybe because of the wind, there's not very many bugs at all, so I just wore the hat. But the deer flies still try to attack sometimes, so I just got my head covered. Whew. Okay. The deer fly were ferocious back there, but seems like I'm in a little better spot now. Okay, I think I'm about halfway to the lookout, so quarter of the way through the trail. Oh, it's definitely getting steeper now. I'm slowing down a little bit. So I hope all my videos teach you guys, if you're not from Canada, that if you want to be uncovered and enjoying nature like you see in all the commercials or pretty pictures, it's gonna have to be August 15th until it gets cold. I mean, it has gotten pushed back nowadays when it gets really cold. Sometimes that doesn't even happen until January now. But yeah, there's really, maybe 3 months of the year that you're not dying of heat, freezing, or getting eaten. That's a big rut. So yeah, it's not, it's definitely not like these influencers show, like, oh, snow's gone. All right, everybody's enjoying themselves, like, without any hassle. There's always a little bit of some kind. Yeah, look at that. Whew. Washout. Whew. It'd be nice if I had an ATV right about now. But it's also good to get exercise. So, yeah. Look at that cool rock. I love seeing like the erosion lines on it from the water runoff. I mean, yeah, of course I'd like to be one of those cute hiker babes always in their tight shorts and tank tops, but I don't know how they do it. I don't know if they're changing at the top for the picture because, ouch, like I can't even take off my long sleeve. Ow! You see? Can't even take off my long sleeve shirt right now because the deer fly are so bad. I will say that, holy, even if all trails is not always correct, I'm very glad to have them so that I know about new trails and then I can slowly do them all and figure out for myself if they're worth it or not. Deer fly like the sun. They like the sun in the fields. A little better in the woods. Oh, so it's kind of as I thought. The trail itself, I mean, there's not much to see, but I really do enjoy seeing all the different species. I'm really loving the amount of wild blackberries that are here. And I got to see a whole field full of fireweed. So that was nice. And obviously, I don't really like the red pines, but love the white pines. I think I'm almost there. All right, so there's the wild blackberries that are not ready yet. And then look, there's a little pin cherry tree. Yay, hello. I used to have that at my house when I was younger. So that was nice. Okay, I'm kind of hoping this is the uphill to get to the cool lookout because the map says I'm almost there. There are 2 or 3 large puddles right before the lookout, which is maybe what some of the other people were talking about in the comments. But after coming this far, I am not turning around. Yeah, the puddles really wouldn't be that bad to pass except for the blackberry bushes right on the edge trying to like tear apart your pants. But yeah, like you would not want to do this trail in the spring. ATV trail, lots of puddles, lots of washouts. And then, well, yeah, obviously the fall would be fine as long as it's not hunting season. And the winter would not be good to walk it because it's a snowmobile trail, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, summer or fall is about the only time, considering there's still big puddles right now. Although we did have some pretty crazy rain last couple of nights. Oh crap. That is a, whoa. Oh crap, okay. That is quite something. Alright. Okay, I did start to take the drier looking foresty side. But then, just kind of as I suspected, I got freaking cut in the leg with brambles. Oh gosh. Alright, past it, but yeah, see, the reason why I typically do not like to bushwhack or go off the trail in the summer is Because then, whoops, that's a lot of mud. Oh, you're just more at risk for getting ticks on you. They don't jump, but they're in the long grass and the trees, and you don't want to rub up against them. And oh, what? Are you gotta be kidding me? Seriously. Now I can see why nobody's been to this lookout in like years. Well, hikers at least. This is actually crazy, crazy mud. Sheesh. And then look at another one. I'm not looking forward to coming back through here again. God, gosh darn it. And another one, and another one, and another one. Oh. This is beyond frustrating. This is so close to the lookout. This is so ridiculous. I can't even go on that side either because it's full of brambles. And this side is the same. Crap. Shoot. The amount of rotting logs and deadfall through here. I'm not looking forward to going back that way. I don't have a choice. I had to twister myself, hold on for dear life over rotting logs that were crisscrossed nonstop. So wet, like a mosquito breeding ground, and fungus and fungus and algae and all this stuff. God knows about the other beasties, but I think, Lord have mercy, I think that's the last of that crazy amount of puddles. But yeah, I definitely don't expect anybody else to be here now, except for people that don't mind trashing their ATVs. Those are deep puddles. So stagnant. Stagnant water, gosh, really grosses me out. Well, you know, it's pretty dangerous, but I'm just rambling on. Every time I think I've come to a high point or the end, and there ends up being another puddle. Like, I think I don't know, a couple 100 meters from the end, so it's gotta be here, frick. Alright. I think that's the Madawaska River over there. I think there's another point to look at. Pretty sure. Cheers. Oh yeah. It's like a reward.